Oh, of course, of course. You stop that right now. I am so terrible at this. I don't know why you guys even follow me, to be honest. Alright. Okay, hopefully everybody can hear me loud and clear. I was struggling to get this going in time. I had like 9 seconds to go on here, so yeah, how's everybody's Monday going? I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and let everybody kind of pile in here. Yo, what's going on? Corrupt dysfunction. Sorry, I'm trying to get my lighting correct here. Give me just a second. Hopefully that kind of helps. And I think I have the correct essentials today. I do need a battery really quick. 1 second. Okay, and hopefully this guy's charged. So I got, yeah, you can see him over here. I got a camera in here and a couple cameras in here. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw my back out putting this up here. This isn't going as planned, is it? Okay. I think I might have to push my camera back. Give me just a second. Okay, how's that working? Not very good. Anyway. So yeah, we have a Canon GL1 and a Canon GL2 in here. I got it off eBay. They're both, the seller says that they both work. And it comes in this like really big aluminum case. So they're both in there. And I'm hoping that they both work properly and correctly. And then this box here is the Sony CCD-FX730v. So I figure I will open up the box for the Canon GL1 and GL2 and see what's all in there, because I actually kind of forgot. Before we do that though, I did order another camera from eBay, and it hasn't shown up yet. For some reason, like the tracking number isn't working very well. That one is it's a JVC GY DV300, and I apologize if you can hear stuff going on outside. We have like a blizzard going on here in Idaho, which is why I got my beanie and my sweater on. But yeah, it's a little noisy outside. So I hope the zoom works on the GL2. Yeah, me too. I've kind of on the GL2s, you can usually take off the zoom rocker and clean the contacts on it. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't, but yeah. VHSC JVC camera from 2003. No, what was it? The GY DV300. I think that's the model of it. It straight up just looks like a knockoff VX1000. It's super weird looking. I don't know if it works. The seller says that it does, but I don't know. Hopefully it gets here sometime this week, and then I'll do another live unboxing, or maybe next week. So this box is huge. I gotta stand up. I'm sorry. Oh. All right. Let's move this back, huh? There, hopefully that's better. I'm kind of just going on a whim today. I've been busy doing so much other stuff that I was almost late to my own live stream. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. So, it's in a Pelican case. You can't really see it right now. And then the guy just stuffed a whole bunch of cardboard on the inside to fill up the gap. Okay. How random. Let's put this here. Good Lord. Is there anything in here? I have a receipt. Okay, I think that's all just cardboard. So apologies. Okay. I was not expecting it to be that big and that hard to take apart. So we'll move this guy down here for just a moment, and we'll see about these here GL1 and GL2s. And I'm gonna adjust the camera again. I apologize. I'm not sure if it's level, but there we go. So this is a similar Pelican case to, I'm not very level, am I? Oh well. When I did the review on the TR81, I think it was, this looks like it's like the same exact one. So, let's see. I don't know how this opens. Huh? Is it just tight? Okay, yeah, alright. I was thinking I was gonna break it. Ow. You know, I forget how small these cameras actually are. I can't believe they both fit here. So some bubble wrap, and we got the GL1 here. That is actually in really good shape. There it is there. Yeah, that's actually in really good shape. Actually, it seems to be in better shape than the personal one that I own. Okay, cool. So we'll see if that actually ends up working. There's that one. Would you recommend VHS-C JVC camera from 2003? Yes, I would recommend any late 90s to early 2000s JVC VHS-C camera. I would just steer clear of their mini DV cameras, because it seems like, I think I've only had 2 that have worked out of all the ones that I've checked out. And then, yeah, we got the charger here. This is kind of like a caster charger, generally the ones that I always recommend. We got a dummy battery, or like the power supply, I guess. Put these down here. We got a battery. We have another battery. This one's a smaller one. And wow, 3 batteries. There's another small one. I don't know if these have a charger or anything though. And then there is the GL2, which, man, these are both in really good shape. So I actually got all of this for $155, which is insane. And the seller says that they both work properly, so we'll see. But man, they are both really clean. So So there is that, and they both come with lens hoods and the caps inside the lens hoods. So there is that. This one here is, I actually don't know. Well, no, I guess it's a AV cable. Mono, I'm guessing, because you got the yellow and then a black one, so you got video and a audio signal. So I'm not really sure what I would use for that. I guess maybe to just plug into a TV or a monitor to watch playback or something. But yeah, there's that. Some more bubble wrap. I don't know what to do with all of this foam here. It's all just kind of cut up and randomly everywhere. Okay, so we have 2 big batteries and 2 small batteries. I'm not sure if they're charged or not. And we have the original power supply for one of them. This one is the CA-910. So I assume they're the exact same ones that the GL1 and the GL2 came with. And I believe that's it. It's just a bunch of foam and stuff in here. So I guess you have to manually put it all together yourself. Kind of random. But yeah, we'll close that. Jeez. And we'll put it aside. Ah, jeez. That's loud. Alright, so do we want to check out the GL1 or the GL2 first? I gotta really fix this. Hold on. I'm sloppy today, I'm sorry. There, that's a little better. Alright, so we got that, and the batteries. I don't know if these have tapes inside of them either. And I'm actually kind of roasting with that on. Let's try the GL2 first, because it seems like the GL2s always seem to have more problems than the GL1s do, at least in my experience. I don't know about you guys. So, I'll use my battery, because I think it has a charge. Maybe? Let's see. Okay, so turned on. These are actually in really, really good condition. Like, there's no dust or anything on it. I assume whoever used these probably had them in this Pelican case, like, all the time. So both audio channels are picking up audio. The zoom works, so that's good. Works very well. How about the top zoom? Yeah, top zoom works. All right, cool. I assume everything is going to work on this because this thing is just in beautiful condition. And even the audio meter, well, you guys can't see it, but the audio meters here are actually working too. So let's put a tape in it and see if it works. And I grabbed a couple tapes, but I'm pretty sure this used one will, it'll read it. Come on. Well, we're at the end of the tape on it, so that's well, we'll see if it'll play the tape here. I need to find a way to hook this up so you guys can actually see what's on the screen, but I'm not that technological advanced. Technology, I don't know. All right. Come on. There's not even anything on it. I must have had a DV or a HDV file on here. Okay, we'll just try recording to it and see what it does. And there we go. It is now recording. There's a huge box over there. And we're zooming in on you guys. Cruise back over here. We got the GL1. All right. Now we will go back to playback and see if it will play it back. And I'll let you guys watch it. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Oh, it might have dirty tape heads. That, or I'll just try another tape to see if it works, because this tape has actually been used quite a bit. Oh, there we go. Box over there, and we're zooming in on you guys. Back over here. Got the GL1. So yeah, it records and reads tapes completely fine. The tape deck is actually pretty quiet as well, so I'm actually pretty surprised on that. It seems like it retracts and goes up and down fairly easy and doesn't seem like it has a hard time. So that is very nice. And I have an extra lens hood over in a basket I have over here, so I'll probably switch this lens hood out with, I have another GL2 lens hood that it should fit. I don't see why it wouldn't. But yeah, let's try the GL1 and see how it works. Now, GL1s usually have very, very loud tape decks, so let's see if it is super loud or not. Damn it, I need the freaking... I need the tape. Come on. Can I have the tape? Let's see. All right. So we will try the GL1 out. I gotta say, the GL1 has got to be one of my favorite mini DV camcorders, especially ones that are a 3 CCD prosumer one, just because it's got to be one of the smallest ones too. I mean, this thing is tiny. I think these came out in like 1999 was the first year. Quote me if I'm, don't quote me. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they came out in 1999. But yeah, I just love how small they are. And it's weird too. Oh geez. Hang on. A lot of mini DV camcorders, you pop the tape deck open and it'll just automatically open. But on the GL1, you gotta open up and then, kind of hard for you to see, but there's a little green button. That's the eject button right here. Oh, there we go. Ugh. That was like kind of soft. All right, let's see. GL1 is more legendary than the VX2000. Yeah, I think there's probably a little bit more hype around the GL1 over the VX1000. 2000, my bad. But, you know, the most legendary mini DV camcorder is the VX1000. Okay, turn this guy on. We have the lens cap on. This thing is in such good shape. Okay, zoom works on this one, so that's good. How about the top zoom? top zoom works. It's really slow. It must be on a really slow setting. The only thing that kind of sucks on the GL1 is that you have to go into the menu to set a lot of the settings that you want. So that's the only thing that's kind of annoying. There's not a lot of stuff on the outside. But let's try recording and see what it does here. Okay, it is recording, although it doesn't have a beep. Is there a tally lamp? Yep, tally lamp is on. Okay, cool. Whoever owned this must have turned the beep off when recording. And then there is the GL2. Okay, so we'll go into playback. Oh, that hand strap is kind of deteriorating though. I got a bunch of crumbs on my hand, so I might have to clean that up a little bit. Alright, let's rewind it. Alright, so here is the footage from this. No, that's the GL2. 1 second. There we go. There's the GL1 footage. So it records and reads tapes really good. Doesn't have glitchy footage or anything. I don't have any audio on it. Let me see if I can turn the volume up here. Huh. The playback speaker doesn't seem like it's working though. I have the volume all the way up and it's not doing anything. So that's interesting. Not sure why it's doing that. But it does record and play tapes. So that's good. I'll have to play around with it a little bit more after this live stream. But these will both be for sale if anybody wants to buy them. They're in really good condition, so if anybody is looking for a GL2 or a GL1 for their collection, there you go. I'll probably post a post on the community tab when these are uploaded onto my eBay store, and if anybody wants to snag them, they will be for sale. Not sure how much I'll sell them for yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And I keep forgetting to take my freaking tapes out. Is it hard to work on VHS-C cameras? Not that I know. I haven't really worked on VHS-C cameras. I know they're a little bit easier to work on, like the tape decks, just because they take a bigger tape and the components are a lot bigger than mini DV. Mini DV ones are just, they're a pain. They're just so annoying. But anything that's like Video 8, VHS-C, or regular VHS will probably be a lot easier to work on, just because everything's a lot bigger. So you don't have to worry about bending and breaking and losing things as easy. So yeah, if you want to take a crack at working on a VHS-C camera, you can definitely do that. Let's see. I just bought a GL1, but battery is dead. I made a janky power setup to try it. When it's on camera mode, it makes a weird clicking noise, but no view on screen. Do you think it's broken? Clicking noise, from my experience, if you look at the, what are they called? The real gears. They're the two big gears that drive the two tapes right here. They're always made of plastic. Shine a light, like a flashlight or something, down in there and see if you can see one of those gears cracked. Generally, that's what that clicking noise will be, and it'll usually kind of mess up the like the timing on the tape, and so the camera will have a hard time reading it, and it'll usually throw a code. That was the big issue I had with my Canon XH-A1, is it had that broken gear. There are some sellers on eBay that you can buy gears from and stuff, but luckily, in my opinion, I think Canon mini DV cameras are pretty easy to work on, especially their tape decks. You can actually take the tape deck apart pretty easily. So those are actually pretty easy to work on. I should have made a video on how I fixed that camera, but I didn't. Let's see, my VX2000 still works great. Battery still holding lots of standby. The only glitchy part is the rear scroll wheel selector switch. Yeah, the VX2000s, there's a lot of just Sony cameras that those scroll wheels on the back are just always glitchy. Some are really bad and some work completely fine, and they're always somewhere in between. But I mean, those go back all the way to their high 8 cameras, like the TRV-37, like those kinds of cameras, or like the TRV-65, 62. There's a million different models of those, but all of their mini DV cameras seem like they're the same way too, and I don't know why. You can probably try taking it apart and maybe clean the connection part on that, but I don't know if it would work or not. How do you feel about the Sony HC series cameras? So I think the quality on the HC cameras look pretty decent. I just can't stand the touchscreens because they never work. All of the playback functions and everything, like I want to say like 90% of the camera's function is in the touchscreen. So if you want to watch playback or anything like that, you can't because the touchscreen never works. So going into the menu and messing with stuff, you can't do any of that either. You can only do stuff with the buttons that are on the side of the cameras. Like I have a video, I made one a while back on the, I think it was the HC32. And that one has a messed up touchscreen on it, and you can't do anything with it. Like you can't even put it in manual mode, I don't think. So someone did tell me in the comments a couple days ago that you can get the wireless remote for like the Sony DVD camcorders, and they'll work with those HC camcorders, and you can kind of bypass the what is it, the touch screen. So you could actually use the playback menu with the remote and just bypass everything. So that's maybe an option that you can do out there as well. Can you manually eject the tape on the GL1 or not at all? I have a feeling it's stuck. With cameras that have messed up tape decks and the tape is stuck in there, I haven't found a way to actually get the tape out of there without breaking the camera. So I think there are ways. You might be able to watch some YouTube videos and see how people have done it, but I don't know a certain way personally. And every company kind of builds their tape decks a little bit different. Like you can take a Canon tape deck apart differently than like a Sony one or a Panasonic one or a JVC one. So not exactly sure. But shall we move on to the next camera? I'm ready to check this one out because I'm super stoked on this. I'm not excited how much I paid for it, but we got it. I got a mess over here. Put you there. Put you there. And since I've already done reviews on the Canon GL1 and GL2, I'm just going to make sure that they all work properly, and then I'll list them up on eBay if anybody wants to get one for themselves. And I just realized that I need a 8mm tape for this camera. We'll get there. Unless this one has one in it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, no comments coming in. So we are rolling here. Ooh, this person smokes. This smells like my dad's house. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. This person smokes in their house for sure. This box reeks. Great. I love everything cigarettes. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to wash my hands and everything. I don't want to do this now. I'm tired of this. Okay. Oh, well, at least I got a nice charger with it. Oh my gosh. That smells so bad. Ugh. I should be used to this smell because I grew up with my dad smoking in the house, but yeah, it's been so long. Well, I didn't even expect it to smell like that either, and it just hit me in the face. I don't know if anybody has ever bought anything that was in a smoker's house, but you touch stuff and like you almost get this film on your hands, like it's oily or something. It's so nasty. But it comes with a sealed Sony neck strap. Hopefully that doesn't smell. I got the charger for it, and it's a dummy battery at the same time on the back side. That's the first time I've seen one like that. Does anybody agree that if something smells like cigarettes, it brings the value of the item down? Or am I the only one that thinks that? Because I don't want a manual or the camera or, you know, the accessories and stuff just sitting there and I just smell cigarettes. It's just, ugh. But yeah, there's the user manual. I should probably put this away. I have the same reaction to stale smoke. Yeah, it's gross. Hang on, let me pull all this out and I'll read you guys' comments. Ugh. We got a battery here. You know what? Hang on. Okay, let's get rid of this damn box. Yeah. So nasty. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Back in 2004, I ended up buying the Panasonic GS400, which was the best I could afford at the top of the consumer range. Those Canon and Sonys were above my budget then. Yeah. A lot of the Canon and Sony mini DV camcorders, they were around like, especially like the prosumer ones were like, what, $3,000 when they first came out? I get a Panasonic PVA 207 VHS camera. I'm going to say that one's probably very similar to the PVD 209 that I did a review on not too long ago. That one was actually kind of a cool little camera. I don't know. Panasonic has so many VHS camcorders that look the exact same. But this battery looks like an original. Yeah, it's an original battery. It's a Sony NP55 battery. I guarantee this doesn't hold a charge. But I'll try charging it at some point and see if it actually works. But I got this one, and I like these ones because you could use them with 8mm cameras, or like high 8, video 8, and VHS-C cameras. So you got a 2-in-1. All right, now for the golden prize here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Come on. Have I said that I'm awful at opening things? I think I say that every live stream because it's a little embarrassing. My wife and my mom make fun of me all the time because if I open something, I either blow it apart and break the packaging, or I just can't open it at all. Ugh. So, I'm gonna move these guys a little bit. You've probably seen, you know, video 8, high 8 cameras that look like this that are made by Sony. a lot of the FX series camcorders, but this is one of the only ones I've ever seen that has a flip out screen on the side. And I don't know how to open it. There. Holy crap. And that thing is actually freaking huge. So that's the whole reason I got this camera. I was cruising around on Goodwill finds, and I stumbled across one of these, and I was like, whoa, that thing is wild looking. Now, I don't buy anything from Goodwill finds just because all their stuff is, they never know if it works or not, and even if they ship it, they probably ship it in just an open box with no bubble wrap or anything. So you'll receive it broken probably anyway. So I looked on eBay and Mercari, and there was a couple people selling them out there. And I think I bought this whole set here for like $100. And like right when I bought it, I seen a recommended listing, and it was the same thing. Came with a battery, a bag, and everything like that. And someone was selling it for $40, and I was like, no, why did I just buy this? I could have got it for $40 instead of $100. So the seller says that it works. Reads tape's fine. It just says that it has like a clicking noise in the tape mechanism. So if it works fine, it works fine. I don't know, but we'll have to see. I haven't seen one with a flip out screen either. Looks good. So what's weird? Okay, so this is the Sony CCD-FX730v. Now, if you want one of these for yourself, you always have to make sure you put the V after the whole name, because if you just put in the FX730, you'll find on eBay it'll be like a Sony like VCR or something like that, or something like that. So it won't pop up as this. So you always have to put the V at the end, and then you'll find these cameras. I don't know why. That's super weird. But this camera is from, I think it's 1994. Yeah, November of 1994. So this thing's 2 years older than I am. So it's 30 years old this year. Well, in November it will be. That's crazy. Well, let's put the battery on and see. I seen a tape that was in there, so we'll see if it'll actually poop out the tape. Come on. Are you on? Okay, stand by. You're on? Okay. I really hope... Is this battery really dead? Well, I guess we got a dummy battery over here we could hook up. Let's do that. I don't know why my battery is dead. Oh, I don't have it hooked up right. Idiot. There. Wow. That sounds just like mini DV camcorder, Sony's. Oh, weird. Look at that. So it doesn't actually fully articulate. It only goes 180 degrees. So it goes there and then to there. But yeah, it's pointing at the tripod right now. So yeah, that works. I think, let's see. So the viewfinder is black and white, but it does work. It's slightly dirty. Not bad. Let's see if we can eject the tape here. Oh yeah. Someone named Casey. Casey? I was gonna say Casey. You guys can't read it. I should have put a damn light on top of my phone. 3M. I didn't know that 3M made high 8 tapes, or I guess 8mm tapes. Oh, dude, it smells so bad. Let's see if it'll do playback here. I gotta figure out how to go into playback. VTR. That's cool. So the playback buttons are under this little flap right there. That's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like Canon cameras. So let's see. We'll hit play, hold rewind. Oh yeah, it does have a clicking sound to it. Huh. So rewinding, well, I'll just let you watch it for a second. Yeah, so it plays tapes perfectly fine. I don't have a date on this though, so I don't know when this video was taken. So rewinding, well, we'll see if it does it in fast forward too. No, it's only rewind. So we'll rewind it, and you can kind of see the video jump. You can hear the clicking sound. But I mean, it plays in fast forwards fine. So I'm not sure what that noise actually is. I gotta stop this. I don't want to listen to that anymore. Yeah, it's got like a little tally light on there. What other kind of functions do we got? We got a brightness on the LCD, edit search, program, backlight, date and time, age/event. I don't know what that means. Counter reset, display. You got menu. This thing has a freaking menu. Hold on. Oh, dude. No, it does. Look at that. I swear these never had a menu before. I don't know how to go up and down in the menu. Oh, wait, here? No? Oh, there's little buttons right there. Okay. Color, hue. Okay, cool. So it's got a small little menu in it. So yeah, this thing seems like it works pretty good. Let's see, what are the... It's got a 52 millimeter lens thread diameter on it. So that's nice. I definitely want to try filming some skateboarding with this thing. This thing would be freaking fun. But yeah, that's that camera. Interesting to see the evolution from camcorders starting out basically shoulder-mounted, viewing through eyepiece only, to handheld LCD screens. Wild that they left their own home movie still in it. I'd have to keep a tape if I was selling it. Yeah. I bet this person probably got it at like a flea market or a thrift store or something like that, and then they just flipped it on eBay. I'm assuming, but I'm actually pretty surprised that the caps or the capacitors are still good on this. I know that the FX series and a lot of the older TR series Sony Video 8 cameras generally have issues with capacitors going bad, and with this thing being 30 years old, well, it will be 30 years old in November. Surprised that the capacitors still work on it. Actually, I was gonna see. Oh yeah, okay, so it's still mono audio on it too. So it does have a mic plug-in on it as well. So if you want to put a mic on it, you can. But there's no cold shoe on it. So yeah, that is pretty much everything we got here. Like I said, the JVC camera will hopefully come in this week. Hopefully I didn't get scammed. And then we'll do another live video unboxing that one. Hopefully you guys enjoy doing these videos. I know I do. It's always fun showing you guys the cameras and kind of getting a live reaction from my dumbass, because I don't know anything about cameras, to be quite fair. Let's see. Definitely proving the argument that technology back then was built to last. Yeah. It might be hit or miss with the capacitors on them. That, or just there were certain models that were good. Now, was it if the camcorders were built in Malaysia, I think they had like better capacitors in them than if they were built in Japan, I think. And I don't know where this one was actually made at. Oh, made in Japan. So yeah, this one probably has crappy capacitors in it. Possibly, I don't know. They're still good, but as long as you keep the camera powered on, every once in a while you'll have power going through those capacitors, and they won't end up leaking. But yeah, it is cool to see how the generations of camcorders have really changed from the old VHS to where you had the camcorder and then like a wire running to like a VCR that would record to it, all the way to like the shoulder-mounted VHS cameras to VHS-C and High 8, and now you got, you know, I'm recording this on a smartphone, so it's wild to see where cameras have gone and come from. I like your video from the JVC4. Wow, I can't read. Hey, I like your video JVC for 2003, and I was going to try to buy a JVC. You might be thinking of the JVC SXM250, the Super VHS-C camcorder. That one's a pretty good one. Those ones are pretty reliable too. So, I've seen some pretty beat up ones out there, and they still work. So, generally, any kind of Panasonic JVC VHS-C camcorder from like the late 90s, early 2000s is always a good, safe bet with them still working. Things now are very flimsy. Back then, things were built solidly like a tank. Yeah, I do agree, Ian. Stuff nowadays, it's, you know, you could sit on your phone the wrong way and it's broken. But there were certain ones, like, I feel like you kind of had to pay the money to get well-built ones. Like, I don't know how much this was back in the day, but this one, like, the plastic and everything feels pretty decent on it. But I've had some other camcorders, like some JVC and Panasonic VHS-C camcorders that, I mean, you can grab the camera and, like, you can flex the whole thing and, like, hear it just creak. And the plastic was pretty cheesy. But, I mean, looking at, like, these, I mean, these are built very solid. I mean, yes, they're still plastic, but they feel very solid. I mean, even the, what is it, the, like, Sony VX models, those cameras are built like tanks. I mean, they're heavy, they feel durable. I think in one of my videos, I even explained that you could use them as a weapon. You know, someone breaks into your house, and the first thing you're looking for something, and you see the VX2000, and you just bang them over the head, and there you go. You got your burglar trying to steal your camera collection. I don't know, but yeah, they're built pretty strong, those VX models. So, how long have we been on here for? What does my camera say on here? 48 minutes. I'm gonna put this aside. I had some notes here. So yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if anybody would be interested, but I'm kind of working on a channel membership. I made a little post about it. It's kind of like real basic right now, but I'm trying to build some other tiers in it to kind of make it more worth people's while. But pretty much, like, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, just like outside of doing this stuff, you know, if I'm out traveling or just weird things that happen to me on a day-to-day basis, you know, I'll post pictures and videos and posts and stuff like that on my community tab for the members, and then I'll have like early access stuff. So if you want to watch my videos before, you know, anybody else, there will be that kind of tier system as well. And then I'll do like discounts and stuff for camcorders and some other stuff that I'm thinking of. I'm trying to build it so it's reasonable for you guys to join if you want to, but also not kill myself trying to make ends meet with it. So, you know, I'll post like blooper videos once a month and stuff like that. I was thinking just stupid things that I say and do that I generally don't put in my reviews. I'll just kind of have like a little compilation or something like that of my idioticness off camera, pretty much. So I don't know, stuff like that. So I'll probably have something up and going on that here not too long, so I'll make a post on that, and if anybody wants to join and help support the channel, you can do that. Let's see. So, what is my favorite camera? That's hard. Right now, I really enjoy my Sony VX700, just because it's in working condition and it's not a Japanese model. I guess, okay, I'll go by a tape format. So my favorite VHS camera that I've messed with, and I still own it, is the Panasonic PV420. I just love the video that comes out of that, and those cameras are just so fun to play with and just mess around with. VHS-C though, I don't really know. I'd like to check out some of the older JVC models, like the is it the C1? Whatever one was in like Back to the Future. That'd be really cool to check out some of those older models, but I don't really have like a favorite model of one of those. They're all so basic and similar. I guess the SXM250 was pretty cool. I enjoyed that one. For Video 8, probably this camera at the moment, just because it's the only one that has an LCD screen. But I do like the Sony VX3, which is the only Video 8 or High 8 camcorder that had a 3 CCD sensor in it, and it was the model before the VX1000. VX1000 is really cool. The GL1 is definitely one of my favorite cameras. I'm still trying to find a Panasonic DVX100 to review. I just don't want to buy a broken one. So yeah, that one's cool, and I really enjoyed I have a Sony NEX VG10. So just kind of a random list of camcorders that I enjoyed. I have a video that I did on my favorite camcorders that I reviewed last year. You have to go find it because I don't have it linked. Let's see. So wow, I can't read. Will you get to film with them and share the look of the footage? Yeah. So for the GL1 and GL2, I already have reviews and I think test footage for those. They're somewhere kind of deeper in my channel history, but you can go back and watch those. I should do a new review on the GL1 because I did a review like 6-7 years ago maybe on it, and I was not very good at talking on camera and stuff, or even editing, so I'll have to redo that one maybe someday. But yeah, this one I'll definitely do a review on here in the near future. I have some other videos in the pipeline right now, but yeah, this one will definitely be reviewed in the near future because I'm super stoked on this one, and I'll probably have this one up for sale at some point as well. So if anybody wants the FX730v, I'll have it posted at some point. My VX2000 has been very mountaintop in the region of backpack. Wow, I can't read today. Have recorded in all sorts of inclement weather. Still going strong. That's kind of crazy that it's you've had it in so many different locations where you had all kinds of different weather. Some cameras are just built to last, you know? I mean, honestly, like some of these cameras, I mean, they're 20 to 30 years old and they're still working. Just nobody sees a need for it because, you know, your phone can record at 4K 60 instead of, you know, 480p at 24 frames or 30 frames per second. But that's not what these cameras are about, you know? You get these cameras because you like the old vintage look, and filming on tape is just really, really fun. And, you know, they're cameras that don't cost as much as, you know, a modern 4K camcorder, unless you buy one of those crappy Chinese ones. Oh yeah, VHS recording studio just got here. But you're a little late to the show because I am probably going to get ready to cruise and go run some other errands. I got video camera I gotta ship off, and then I gotta take one of my vehicles to go get some repairs. So I don't really want to go outside because it's really windy and cold, and it looks like winter out there. Ugh, I know, it's May and it's snowing. I don't know. That's Idaho for you. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, watch out for the community post I make for the channel membership. Again, if anybody wants to join it, they can. If not, that's okay with me as well, but it's there if anybody wants to join. And if anybody has any recommendations on that, like what they would like to see, you know, let me know as well. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off here because I got other stuff I got to do. And we will probably see you sometime this week or next week on my next JVC unboxing. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.